Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit us certain and decided to stop by for a chat along the way? Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught.
Wait, you're actually busy?
You're right. The last time, I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's If you're that interested, what do you say? Want to help me?
It's not polite to pawn off.
Is that a no then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together. And you would, of course, be. As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on it, but most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting, which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work, potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day. But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made. All in all, what started as a relatively simple.
So, are you asking us to help you with your research?
No worries. I've already thought of the alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a disconnect between our research. But if we want to conduct research and collect feedback at the same, so I thought the best way to do that would be to open up a potion shop.
Oh, it's like killing two pigeons with one stone!
Well, of course. When I was at the Academia, students would often help out. I'm sure my cuties wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way.
I knew I could. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that all of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already.
It was a group effort. A whole bunch. Jean secured the initial funds to open the shop. Albedo and Sucrose provided and the logistics company is handling the Now, with your help, it's like an additional weight. The Knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then. Ooh, looks like you finished your potion. Now, all we need to do is put it on display for sale.
Looks like we're done with all the prep work. Why don't...
Oh, seems like everything is going well. As for what potions you should brew next, that means staying up to date on the latest news and trends to try and anticipate.
That sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry, I already took. What do you think? Have any ideas on the kinds of potions you go ahead and try to cultivate some herbs then? Bioalchemical process. Using different herbs in the brewing process will, in turn, alter the effect. All right, cutie. Seems like you've gotten the hang of the cultivation side of things. Ah, I should probably mention, a knight from the logistics company has arrived. And after that, it'll be your time to shine.
Yeah, shouldn't it be our time to shine?
My role? Naturally, it was to ensure my cuties had all... Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck.
Paimon knew this would happen.
Greetings, Honorary Knight. Greetings, Paimon. My name is Freda. I'm a knight from the logistics company.
Wow, Paimon's fame is really spreading across the land!
My apologies. I guess I got a bit carried away after you're practically legends at this. I'd love to wander the land in search of adventure like one of those knights you read about in stories. Yeah, that's what I'm... Anyway, we've got some prep. My orders from the acting Grand Master are to support your business. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You're in luck. I just got a new batch of provisions.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Let's go, Tomato.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a while.
Whoa, Beto and Yua! Wait, you two know each other?
Well, we haven't known each other long, but we hit it off right away. Guess it was meant to be.
I met Captain Beto at Dornman Port. She was here in Mondstadt to buy some supplies, and I offered to accompany her around the area.
Wow. Yua taking the initiative and making friends? Did Paimon hear that right?
Given that the two of us just met, I wouldn't go so far as to call us friends just yet. I was just being hospitable, as is expected of a knight.
Huh? Oh, I thought we were getting along pretty well. You're telling me you were just being polite?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought that after my blunder earlier, you probably wouldn't want to be my friend.
Come on, it was just a little misunderstanding, that's all. You're still beating yourself up about that?
Misunderstanding? What happened?
Well, a few days ago, after docking at Dornman Port, I thought I'd treat the crew to some time at the tavern. While we were there, an argument broke out between a couple of drunk guys. I tried talking to them, but they were in the mood for a fight, and my words fell on deaf ears. Eula was patrolling the area while all this was going.
I should probably take it from here. Recently, we've intercepted a string of attempts to smuggle goods through Dornman. On my rounds that day, I noticed a group of people I'd never seen before. And they were... Captain Beto said she didn't have the entry permit on her person and told me to check with the port authorities myself.
Hey, you were just doing your duty. It was my fault, really. I should have watched my tone, but I'd had a few too many, and I felt bad, though, so I told her I'd treat her to a drink when we got back. Once we got to talking, we really hit it off.
Captain Beto mentioned that she wanted to have a look around the city the next day. I was also planning to head back to headquarters to...
I meant to say earlier. Drop the captain and just call me Beto.
Oh, yes, of course. Pardon me for being so formal.
Oh, that's right. Plus, I'm curious to see what the deal is with these Mondstadt potions you've been brewing. Could do. Although, I don't have any health issues and my... Let me think. Oh, do you have a potion that helps with getting to sleep?
Are you having trouble sleeping, Beto?
No, not me. The minute my head hits the pillow, it's lights out. It's just that, I have this friend. She doesn't lack for anything, and...
Wait, this friend?
Yep. She's no stranger to rare and precious treasures, but I'd wager...
All right, we'll get started on that order for you right away.
Great! Thanks for... Yeah! How's the potion making going? Hope you didn't run into too much trouble. Perfect. Looks like my gift is all.
Is it time for your return journey then? If you're heading back to Dornman Port, I'd be happy to accompany you.
Yeah, I think I've gotten my fill of sightseeing, so it's Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
On behalf of the Reconnaissance Company, I'd like to express my gratitude to you as well.
Maybe we should hire some...
Taking a break, cuties? I was just looking at the sales data, and it seems like you two have quite the...
Oh, Lisa! Perfect timing. We were just...
Oh, are the orders piling up already?
Yep, we're officially swamped. Paimon never...
Well, I can't say I'm surprised by the success. It was actually... While you two were busy with the shop, I was talking with Freda about some possible... After observing your work, I made note of several improvements we can make to the
Wait, so you've been doing things behind the scenes that Paimon kinda thought you were just like...
Hey now, I'm actually pretty reliable when it...
So how are we supposed to put those improvements in it?
Well, I discussed things over with Freda, and the two of us came up with a plan. I'll let her give you the details, though. Why don't you go and find her?
Traveler! Paimon, hello!
Well, we've been a bit swamped lately, so Lisa recommended we find...
Yes, currently there are 3 areas you can improve. Increasing your efficiency in these areas will make it much easier.
Wow, that sounds just like what we need! Let's give it a try, Traveler!
Looks like all the preparations needed for this upgrade.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Lisa. Sucrose! It's been a while since the last time we saw you!
On the way here, I overheard quite a few... At first, I was worried something might have gone wrong with the herbs.
Sucrose, your bioalchemical...
Yeah, we've been able to make potions without...
You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time?
I wouldn't be surprised if she became a potion master one.
Still, if you managed to master potion making in such a short amount of time...
Wait, was that also a part of Jean's plan?
Yep. It's something she and Mr. Albedo talked about. As I understand it, the goal was not thanks to your shop. The public's understanding of alchemical potions has increased quite a bit.
Without the proper training, though.
You're right. With Lisa there to mentor you, Traveler, we could rest assured that nothing would go wrong during the potion-making process. So, Mr. Albedo is planning to establish a set of criteria to evaluate various levels of potion making.
Let me guess. You would like us to also...
Yes. Although it would probably be more in order to ensure a proper level of difficulty, we need to first collect the relevant data. That's where you will, of course, be compensated for your...
What a great idea.
Wonderful. Then, let me explain a little bit about... To pass, all you need to do is brew a potion. Satisfying additional objectives will earn...
Okay, all of this is...
Just do what you normally do and you should be fine. If you don't pass...
Oh, retakes are allowed!
Yep. Just let me know when you're ready.
Your movements are quite practiced. And your... that was a piece of cake! Even so, it was no match for your skills. Alright, I believe I've collected all the necessary feedback. Look, I'm going to head back to the lab now. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
Skyward!
Traveler? Paimon? Huh, looks like you're running a business. Oh, hey, Diona! And Tone Deaf.
I could smell what you were brewing from all the way across Cider Lake.
Again with the nonsense. Don't listen to him. We were actually in the middle of looking for some cocktail ingredients. Margaret is getting ready to run a new promotion at the cocktail, so the bard over here is performing at the event. We need...
Well, what better way to be the first to try your new concoction than by helping you collect ingredients?
Well, that explains your enthusiasm then. You're only... Anyway, I was having some trouble coming up with new ideas for ingredients to use. The bard saw me struggling and told me he had an idea. I didn't get my hopes up. But sure and... Ooh, what is it? Some sort of...
It's a bird feather I found on a ruin in Dragonspine. It was once buried in the snow, and is still... I'm sure it could be used to produce a drink with...
Whoa. Well, if anyone... Unfortunately, this ingredient is...
Don't worry about the ingredients, Diona. I'll figure something else out. You should head back.
Uh-huh. Because the sooner I get started, the sooner you get to take it...
Well, just think of it as a way to pay me in advance for all my hard work.
That still doesn't solve our problem, though. Traveler, Paimon, do you have any ideas for a new... Huh? Infused drinks with different effects? Oh, Paimon gets what she's saying. Ahem. You're looking at one of the most popular duos on the Mondstadt alchemy scene right now. Our potions are one of the hottest commodities in Tibet. But what do potions have to do with drinks? You can add them as an ingredient, of course. Potions can add all sorts of different effects. For example, with a little alchemy on your side, you could even make a drink that can heal a broken... Wow. I never knew potions... I see. How about a potion that makes people never... Oh, that's right. Even if we could make one that discourages people from drinking, it would... What a shame. And here I thought I'd finally be... It's okay. We'll try to see if we can find some other ways to help.
Actually, I've always been curious to...
Isn't it obvious? Ever been around...
So your gripe isn't really with alcohol itself. This may sound a little weird, but I wonder if it's possible to use this
So you mean a potion that can keep someone sober? Perfect! I can just see... They'll finally have to say bye-bye to their days of drunken... It's decided then. Please make me a potion that can keep...
Gotta say, I'm starting to get really curious.
So, how's the potion coming? Wow, I can't believe I'm holding the key to shaking up Mondstadt's entire wine industry in my own two hands! Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna head back and start developing my new drinks right away!
Wait, don't leave without me. I thought you were gonna let me be the taste tester.
Of course! Operation Eliminate...
And just like that, another problem.
Alcohol that doesn't make you drunk.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward!
Traveler, Paimon, how has the potion making been going?
Sucrose, you're back!
Well, you just need to keep practicing. You'll get the hang of it in no time. As for the intermediate exam, just think of it as a practice session and you'll be fine. Well, ready to begin? Let me see. Yep, looks...
We're getting pretty good at this!
I'm so glad I asked for your help. Please, take this for your trouble.
Yeah! Skyward!
Have a question for me, cutie? Well, if there's anything else you want to add.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah!
Hello, everyone.
Whoa, is that Master D-Luke?
Oh, D-Luke. What's someone as busy as you doing in this neck of...
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. But seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really not surprised.
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard about our shop. Wait, are we that famous already?
No need to sound so surprised. The winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer only takes the time to brief me with this sort of intel. In such a short amount of time, you've been able to establish complete production and supply line. If you were in the wine business, you'd already be one of our biggest rivals.
What? Threat? Rival?
Oh, you sure seem eager, cutie. Looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the #1 wine merchant in all of Mondstadt.
A competition with the Traveler. You're extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. If we were to become competitors, I'm sure you'd throw many a challenge my way. Probably, but I was really just using the wine industry as an example to emphasize your success. Actually, the success of your potion shop...
Good for your business. Paimon's lost. You were just talking about how the two industries...
It's a bit convoluted. Alcohol is a commodity that most people consume in their free time. In order to have free time, though...
That's exactly right. Your potions allow people to work more efficiently. As they get more popular, people will be able to
Oh, that makes sense. It's hard to be in the mood to go out. Paimon never thought about it that way before. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making business together.
I do have quite the... Well, since you offered, please make a potion that can
Reduce anxiety while also improving the user... I must admit to being curious. If my cuties do manage to make...
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important consumer, but after a period of high stress, like a busy workday, it can take a while for people to fully decompress. It's also common for that type of stress to leave people so exhausted. That level of stress and exhaustion makes it hard for people to derive pleasure from things they...
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely been there before. Sometimes, after a really long day...
Oh, my poor little cuties. Sounds like things can get quite tough out on the road.
So basically, you need us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases attention.
Exactly. Wine is meant to be savored. Drinking it, if we can increase the alertness of those too exhausted to perceive the subtle notes, but decrease the restlessness of those too agitated.
Well, it's definitely a unique request. We should get to thinking then. First thing...
How's the potion coming? Have you finished?
We're finished with the potion, Master Diluc!
Oh, I thought you might need more time. Wow. The effect is even more apparent. On behalf of Dawn Winery, I would like to make a bulk purchase order for this potion. Oh, and don't worry about the delivery side of things. My plan is to enlist the help of artisans to infuse candles and fragrances with the...
So you plan to make alchemical potions part of the wine drinking experience itself?
If our potion was enough to impress Master Diluc, Paimon's sure regular customer...
Well, there's still work to be done, so I should probably head out. In any case, it's been a pleasure working with you. Here's hoping our two businesses will have... Oh, and if you have some time, you should stop by Angel's Share to see your...
For sure! Paimon can't wait! We'll see you next time, Master Diluc!
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward!
Oh, a merchant is here.
Hello there. The name's Atafe. I'm a traveling merchant from Sumer.
Whoa, you've made quite the journey. Guess news of our Paimon's practically a sales whiz. She could sell.
I have to agree. This venture of yours, but most people are still not willing to. If you ask me, though, when the opportunity knocks, although the general public still doesn't know much about alchemical potions right now, once you've generated enough demand, you could even increase your prices tenfold.
Tenfold?
As long as the demand is there.
With the way you talk, Paimon can't help but be reminded of. Wait, you did say you were from Sumeru.
Wait, you mean Lord Sangama Bay? Wow! Lord Sangama Bay is one of my biggest. I was even lucky enough to visit the palace of Alcazarzare one day. I hope to be just like her.
Looks like we lost her.
Back to where we were then. I believe the idea is actually pretty simple. You produce the potion. If that sounds good to you, then we should talk more in depth. According to my keen market sense, these... Yeah.
you two.
Oh, you're back! Wait, that must mean there's a new exam.
Yep. It's time for the advanced exam. This one will be hard. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. I actually had Mr. Albedo take a... He even told me that for someone of your...
Wow. Then reckon if we don't pass this time, it'll be super embarrassing.
Don't worry too much about that. When I first started working as Mr. Albedo's assistant, for example, when I was studying the properties of mist flowers, another time, I had let a reagent boil for a little bit too long. And back then, I would get really hard on myself when a fear of making mistakes will prevent you.
You're absolutely right.
It's just my experience talking. I've spent a lot of time doing research in the lab after all. All right, whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and proceed with the advanced exam. No problem. I'll be waiting for you here. Whenever you're ready, we... You even ever thought about helping out around the lab?
Drop everything and pursue the path of an alchemy master? Huh. What do you say?
If we work together, I'm sure we can make some...
By super amazing, do you mean...
Well, in the past, my research was mainly focused, so I started thinking, what if potions could have a memory-enhancing potion, for example, could have alternatively a strength-enhancing potion?
Whoa. Paimon didn't know you could make potions.
Well, it's certainly theoretically possible. Alchemy is, in its theory, though, is always easier than practice. And with alchemy, there are simply too many things that you...
Paimon didn't quite get...
My bad. We can talk about the
Sweet! Watch out, world! With a cool potion from Sucrose, Paimon will be able to become the strongest guide into Vent in no time!
Well, I'll be off then. Only one more exam to go.
So you're the ones behind the potion shop I've heard so much about. When it comes to fulfilling requests, I heard the customer's wish is practically your command.
Huh? Goro? Where did you come from? Oh, and Kirara's here too! What are you guys doing in Mondstadt?
Komonia Express operates all across Teyvat, so I'm always on the road. I'm actually pretty familiar with Mondstadt from my trips here in the past. General Goro, on the other hand...
Well, I would normally be provided with ample intel before carrying out an operation in a foreign territory. But, Watatsumi, I've basically had to perform initial reconnaissance in the middle of a formal operation.
Affirmative, General. Next time, I'll procure the most detailed map available and make sure you have it at...
You can drop the formalities, Kirara. I don't expect you to report back to me like I'm your commanding officer.
Hey now, it's not like this is some one-sided partnership. We agreed, right? In exchange for my services, you'll help promote our business to the people. Our future business is counting on you.
Back to Paimon's question though, you still haven't told us what you're doing in Mondstadt.
Yes. It's a funny story, actually. Recently, Watatsumi Island has been looking for ways to increase transportation efficiency. Basically, this means improving the... We had just wrapped up our trip to Liyue when we heard word of your mysterious potion shop. Turns out it was the right choice.
Well, Paimon's gotta say, you've practically hit the jackpot by coming...
Oh, more customers from abroad. Looking at your two friends here, I can't help but be reminded of my dear little... In fact, once you've wrapped up your potion purchasing, why don't you both join me in...
Afternoon tea? Sounds great! I could really use some refreshments.
Something tells me you're not going to take no for an answer. Wait, anyway, Traveler, Guardian Mage? Wow, what an impressive title. Is it a position similar to that of a Guji? Wait, could it be that I'm in the presence of someone as high-ranking as Her Excellency, like Lady Sangonomiya herself?
Honestly, Traveler, you're gonna give the guy a heart attack. Don't be nervous, Goro. That's just, a nickname. Her real name is Lisa. She works as the librarian here in Mondstadt, and she's also the person in charge of our shop. Lisa, this is Goro. He's a super powerful general from Watatsumi Island.
Kirara. The name sounds familiar. Ah!
I'm glad our paths have crossed again, Miss Lisa.
As for my cutie's other acquaintance, I believe I've read a few articles about you. Let me guess, your troops are also the folk...
Exactly. Commercial activity between Watatsumi Island and other regions has been on the rise recently. The workload isn't... What would really come in handy would be a potion that could help them handle their intense work...
Okay, I could definitely use a potion like that as well, when I'm out on a long delivery. You wouldn't believe how tired my legs would get from trekking across all that...
My cutie should be more than familiar with that kind of potion by now.
Yep, leave it to us.
Well, while you two hop to it, I'm gonna find an idle night to deliver... Once my cuties are done brewing a potion that...
Afternoon tea on the banks of Cider Lake. Oh, wonder...
I'm just glad I finally found a way to help. thought I've told you this before, that if you want to pass through the forest undetected, you're gonna want to wet your tails.
Nuh-uh. That's not gonna happen. I can't stand my tails wet. Oh, you're here. How's the potion coming?
Girl, Kirara, your potion is now ready. Why don't you...
Wonderful! You two sure work fast. Wow, my right shoulder was acting up from using my bow.
The pain from walking on all that rough terrain. It's like it was never there. With this in my arsenal, I bet I could do...
Looks like we've got another hit on our hands. Guess we can add the people of Watatsumi Island and the workers at Koman. Well, now that our work is out of the way, there's nothing standing between us and... Oh, perfect! Lisa's here!
I'm sorry to report my little wolf cub appears to be busy. I sent someone to fetch him in Wolvendom, but I'm sure you'll have the chance to meet in the future. In fact, the next... Wow, you've placed quite the sizable... If feedback on the potion is favorable, I hope you'll consider re-upping your supply.
Of course! I have a feeling this super powerful...
Absolutely. I'll be sure to collect detailed feedback from my troops. Anyway, we should head out.
Bye, Goro! Bye, Kirara!
The next time I'm in Mondstadt, I should make it an official visit. A formal meeting...
Oh, seems like that made-up title really had an impression on him.
Hit!
Sucrose, you're here! Our alchemy skills are improving so fast, Paimon.
Your progress has been very impressive.
And if we could start to teach other people, then Paimon's totally going to start a class. Huh? Well, all Paimon knows right now is that for homework, her students are gonna have to use alchemy to make.
I'm sure this one will go just as well as I'm ready to begin whenever you are. I'll be rooting for you. All right, let me give your potion a try.
So, we passed?
What an amazing achievement, cuties. Now is not the time. You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time.
Exactly. I was also free. Anyway, thank you so much for your help. Your participation has. This is sure to be a critical moment in the development of the Alkimia.
Paimon feels like she just took part in something super.
Of course. You two are practically pioneers. What you've been able to contribute to the field of Anyway, I should probably head back and go over the data. Traveler, Paimon, thank.
Yeah! Skyward!
Wow, I have to hand it to you, cuties. You're practically geniuses when it comes to business. Always so. Although, with results this impressive, if I had your help all the time, I bet I could take double the amount with all of your hard work up to this point. We've already collected enough sales. Of course, if you're interested in continuing. In either case, I should already have more than enough to
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Jean!
Oh, you're here. I wrapped up some business with my cuties and was just about to go report.
No need. I already talked to some other knights, so I think I have a fair... Looks like you've troubled...
How could I not? When it comes to work as important as... Look at the success of the shop. I could have never produced that kind of...
Well, I do have to admit, I've been meaning to come see you for some time now, but work kept getting in the way and I simply couldn't find the time. It's truly reassuring to have such outstanding
Once this is all over, I've lost quite a few strands of hair to all the stress.
Of course. Thank you for all your hard work. Seeing you cooped up in that library all the time, I was worried you might be bored. So I thought I'd give you Perhaps I put too much on your plate at once.
It wasn't that bad. After all, it's not like I was in it alone. Plus, it was fun to get back into research. It's nice to relive those days.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you again for all your help, Traveler. Please take this as your compensation.
Ah, speaking of compensation, I've also prepared a little memento.
If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model? Scrap this color.